Money doesn't respond to need. That's the first lie people need to let go of. They think wanting money badly makes them deserving of it. It doesn't, it makes them predictable. Money moves towards structure, not desperation, towards clarity, not emotions, towards people who can hold it without panicking. This is why so many hardworking people stay broke. Not because they lack effort, but because their relationship with money is unstable. They want it urgently. They fear losing it constantly. They emotionally react to every fluctuation. That volatility repels money. Money is not spiritual, it is behavioral. It follows patterns, and the most common losing pattern sounds like this: I will be confident once I make more. I will invest once I feel ready. I will act when I am sure. That sequence never works. Money responds to people who act before comfort. People who decide first and adjust emotionally later. Most people reverse the order and stay stuck. Here's something uncomfortable. People who constantly talk about abundance are usually managing scarcity. Truly abundant people don't obsess over money. They organize around it, they track it, they allocate it, they respect it, they don't romanticize it. Money avoids people who use it as emotional therapy, shopping to feel better, earning to feel worthy, spending to feel powerful. Those behaviors signal instability, and money avoids instability. In 2026, this gap will widen because income will increasingly flow to people who can focus, people who can delay gratification, people who can execute without applause. Not people who want it badly. Wanting is passive, standards are active. Ask yourself this honestly: do you manage money like a system or chase it like a solution? Because money amplifies who you already are. If you are disorganized, it creates chaos. If you are impulsive, it disappears. If you are disciplined, it multiplies. This is why manifestation without structure fails. Visualization doesn't replace budgeting, affirmation don't replace skill, hope doesn't replace consistency. Money respects clarity, clarity of goals, clarity of timelines, clarity of boundaries. People who earn well are not lucky. They are boringly consistent. Same actions, same schedule, same standards, even when motivation is gone. That's not hustle, that's maturity, and maturity is what money is attracted to. If money hasn't been staying with you, don't ask why it's avoiding you. Ask what your behavior is signaling, because money is always listening. Money doesn't chase desire, it follows discipline. Most people don't have a money problem, they have a self regulation problem. They cannot stay consistent when results are delayed. They cannot stay rational when numbers fluctuate. They cannot stay disciplined when emotions spike. And money punishes that immediately. Here's the truth no one wants to hear: your income is not limited by opportunity, it's limited by the amount of responsibility you can hold without breaking structure. That's why some people get a sudden raise and lose it. Why some businesses spikes and collapses. why some creators go viral once and disappear. They crossed an income level their nervous system couldn't stabilize at. Money doesn't just test skill, it tests identity bandwidth. If deep down you see yourself as someone who gets by, you will unconsciously sabotage anything more, not intentionally, subtly. You will miss deadlines, lower standards, delay follow ups, make emotional spending decisions, and then you will say money is inconsistent. It's not. Your identity is. This is why affirmations don't work long term. You cannot convince your nervous system with words while your habits tell a different story. Money listens to habits, daily actions, predictable routines, boring executions. In 2026, money will move even faster towards people who can self regulate. Why? Because systems are replacing chaos. Automation doesn't reward creativity without structure. Market don't reward emotion. Audience don't reward inconsistency. The era of talented but undisciplined is ending. Hard. If you want to earn more, you must become calmer at higher level of responsibility. Ask yourself this. If your income doubled tomorrow, would your routine hold? Would you manage time better or worse? Would you reinvest logically or celebrate emotionally? Would you stay focused or get distracted? Your honest answer reveals your ceiling. Money expands when your behavior stays boring under pressure. That's why wealthy people seem unemotional about money. They are not detached, they are trained. They don't panic at losses, they don't spike at wins, they don't react, they adjust. Reaction is expensive, adjustment is profitable. This is also why chasing money fails. Chasing creates tension, tension creates mistakes, mistake creates leakage. Money flows towards people who create space, not pressure. Space through planning, space through systems, space through saying no. Every unnecessary expenses is a boundary failure. Every impulsive decision is a signal of internal noise. Money reads noise as risk and avoids it. Here's the brutal reframe. If money hasn't stabilized in your life, it's because stability hasn't stabilized in you. This isn't punishment, it's feedback. And it's the feedback from universe. And feedback is neutral. Once you treat money as feedback instead of validation, everything changes at this spot. You stop asking, why don't I have more? And start asking, what behavior is being rewarded right now? That shift alone raises income because now you are not emotional, you're strategic, and strategy compounds. Your income cannot exceed your emotional discipline. Money doesn't disappear, it relocates. It moves away from chaos and towards clarity. It leaves environment where decisions are emotional and settle where systems are stable. This is why chasing money never works. Chasing signals urgency, urgency signals lack of control signals risk, and money avoids risk. If you want more money in 2026, stop asking how to get it and start asking who you must become to keep it. Because earning is temporary, retention is identity. The real shift happens when you stop treating money as proof of worth and start treating it as a tool that responds to discipline. At the point money stops feeling heavy, it stops feeling dramatic, it stops feeling personal, it becomes neutral, and neutrality is power. When you can lose without spiraling and gain without inflating, your income stabilizes. From there, it grows, not explosively, sustainably. This is the lever most people never reach. They either stay broke but hopeful or rich but anxious. Calm wealth requires regulation, and regulation is trained, not visualized. So, if you are serious about money this year, don't chase bigger number, chase cleaner system. Clean schedule, clean habits, clean decision, money will follow always. Money stays where stability lives. If this grounded you, stay consistent, clarity compounds. If you like this video, I want you to share and subscribe so that you can never miss any update from my side. I'll see you in my next video.